So the piece is now been wiped down with clean water, and I'm going to sponge on a watered down burnt umber. So I'm just going to test at the back to start with to see if it's the right consistency, because I don't want to put too much paint on. I really do want a thin layer. So I think I will spray the piece slightly here on the dress part. You can see how quickly it's drying, and then add my paint to the sponge, and then just go for it and see what happens. So there you can see the change in the colour straight away. So it's a little bit more red than the natural clay colour. I'm going to cover it all completely so I have a uniform colour. And this will be the base coat. So I might do a coat like this, maybe 2 light coats, and then for the shadows I will put the raw umber. Trying to do even distribution as much as possible. Okay, so I'll get back to you when this coat's done. So the first 2 base layers in the burnt umber have dried, and now I'm ready for the next layer. So the face is a little bit darker, the face and the neck, and I did that purposely because I wanted to have a bit of contrast between the face, neck, and the headscarf and the dress area. So the idea now is to lighten all of this with a bronze, and if we look at my reference, well, my test tile here, you can see I've put the bronze on top of this burnt umber, and I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to take the bronze acrylic into my recipient, and I'm going to add quite a bit of water, and then again I'm going to sponge it on all over. So let me get that prepared. So there's my bronze acrylic paint. I'm going to add quite a bit of water, mix it up, and really it's by feeling. I don't really have any precise measurements. With this paint there is mica particles inside, so you have to keep stirring it so that you distribute the particles evenly, otherwise it might settle a little bit. Okay, that's too thick, so I'm going to add some more. This is the result of 2 coats of the bronze. In fact, I think I only put 1 coat on the headdress, the scarf and the dress, and I put 2 coats on the face and neck. Now I think it's a little bit too shiny, so I'm going to try and knock back the shine a little bit on the face and neck, to knock it back a little bit too much, because I just want the shine really on the highlights and the high areas. this effect on the scarf. I'm going to keep that. The next step is to add some green patina wash. I've made quite a bright green, turquoise green here. Might have to knock it back with a bit of raw umber if I feel it's too bright. But I'm going to put it where I feel the natural pattern of oxidization, copper oxide, would form on the sculpture, so in the crevices, maybe somewhere here in the eyes. We'll see. So let's see how it goes. So there it is, it's all been coated with a thin layer of the sealing wax, and I've buffed it off. Can't really see much of a difference. I can smell the difference, I can feel the difference, but hopefully that's going to protect it for a year or so, and then I can go back if I need to and do another coat if I feel that it needs another coat in the future. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.